Hello and welcome to our YouTube channel. Before we start our new story, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Let's begin. The ancient forest of Whispering Grove had always been shrouded in mystery. Its gnarled trees reached for the heavens, their twisted branches entangled in a macabre dance, and their leaves whispered secrets known only to the wind. Few dared to enter its depths, and those who did hardly returned back. One gloomy evening, Emma, a young woman with a fascination for the supernatural, stood at the edge of the forest. She had heard tales of the grove's creepy reputation, and curiosity gnawed at her like a very hungry beast. She clutched a weathered book filled with legends of the place, its pages adorned with sketches of paranormal figures. A sudden chill ran down her spine as she stepped into the forest. The air was heavy with the scent of damp earth, and the ever-present whispering leaves rustled with secrets. Her flashlight cut through the gloom, illuminating creepy shapes and shadows that seemed to shift and move. As Emma ventured deeper, she noticed that the forest's silence was unnerving. The chirping of nighttime creatures had fallen silent, and the only sound was the faint rustling of leaves. She felt as if unseen eyes watched her every move. After hours of wandering, Emma stumbled upon an ancient stone altar, encircled by gnarled trees. On it lay a stained silver dagger with a hilt fashioned like a twisted root. Her pulse quickened, and she couldn't resist the urge to pick it up. As her fingers closed around the dagger, a voice whispered in her ear, chilling her to the bone. "Awaken the guardian." Emma spun around, but there was no one in sight. The forest seemed to come alive, the trees groaning and swaying as if in response to the voice's command. She knew she should leave, but her curiosity had morphed into an obsession. With trembling hands, she examined her book and discovered an incantation that, according to legend, would awaken the guardian of Whispering Grove. The ritual required the silver dagger, moonlight, and the offering of one's deepest fears. Emma hesitated, her rational mind telling her that this was madness, but a dark compulsion gripped her. She recited the incantation as she sliced her palm with the dagger, letting a few drops of her blood fall onto the stone altar. The forest came alive with a malevolent energy. Suddenly, the ground trembled, and a ghostly fog enveloped the wood. The trees seemed to warp and twist, taking on ugly forms, and the air grew cold. Before her stood an ugly figure, a creature of nightmares. Its eyes glowed with evil, and its twisted limbs reached out, its fingers like thorns. "What have you awakened, mortal?" it growled, its voice a cacophony of whispers. Emma tried to flee, but her legs refused to move. The guardian's power held her captive. It demanded answers to questions about the modern world. Hungry for knowledge it had been denied for centuries. Hours turned to days as Emma remained trapped in the grove, answering the guardian's relentless inquiries. Her mind grew hazy, her memories fading like mist. She was becoming one with the forest, losing herself to its ancient power. Back in the town, Emma's disappearance sparked rumors of the cursed forest, and no one dared venture near. The whispering leaves of Whispering Grove continued to guard their secrets as another soul became entangled in its malevolent embrace. As the years passed, Emma's name faded into legend, a cautionary tale whispered by those who knew the dark secret of the ancient forest. The wood remained, its threatening presence a reminder that some mysteries should never be unraveled and some places should never be explored. We hope you enjoy listening our stories. For more upcoming stories, subscribe to our YouTube channel.